Welcome back to Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. I'm BurningDogFace. And this view might not seem like much, but it is the view enjoyed by the King of Wonderland. So, I think it's pretty special all the same. We're here in the Alice's Adventures DLC, of course, where I'm finishing off what might be the last level, 96% to the way, 96% of the way to cleaning off the Queen of Hearts court. Shout out to Elthwar, who actually left a comment on a Spider-Man video. The short version is that Spider-Man got stabbed by Scorpion, who instead of acid had decided to mix things up with a hallucinogenic poison. And on that particular video, Elthwar commented, in addition to a thing about J. Jonah Jameson, while the timing didn't line up right now, both Peter Parker and Dr. PowerWash are in Wonderland-like environments. And I like that. I like that a lot. Speaking of Justin Jones, I mentioned that Alice Madness Returns brought back the voice actors for Alice and the Cheshire Cat 11 years later. Justin says, speaking of bringing back voice actors, I heard that when Capcom remade the NES version of DuckTales, they got most, if not all, the voice actors from the cartoon. I believe this is true. They went back and got the voice actors from the 80s cartoon, which I loved as a child, by the way. In fact, I seem to remember hearing that was one of the last things the voice actor who played Uncle Scrooge ever did before he died. I'm not even sure he survived to the game's release. I did hear he was delighted to get the chance to play the character one more time, though, so that's even more poignant. I should check that out. That was a pretty rad NES game. I recall the primary mechanic being Uncle Scrooge can't jump on enemies like Mario because that's just silly. So instead, when you jump, you have to put your walking stick beneath you and bounce on it like a pogo stick in order to stomp on enemies. Chess King cleaned off. There we go. That didn't even count as 1%. So now I believe the only thing left is... Wow, look at all those cleans. Oh, court door hinges, 5 out of 8. Oh, there's one. Holy shit. Nice! There they are. Queen of Hearts statue, Queen of Hearts statue base, Queen of Hearts statue playing cards, Queen of Hearts statue rabbits, Queen of Hearts statue rose decorations. Oh, and I didn't get all the throne dominoes. I just get those first. Ah. Oh. Throwing dominoes, that's what they were called. I totally blanked for a second there. I can just do this. I don't know why I don't ever remember to just press start again. Oh, maybe it's because I'm playing a lot of Spider-Man, or you just press B to get out of the menus. Okay, here's Her Majesty. Let's start things off by revealing that angry, angry face. Oh yeah, she is scowling something fierce. Which is funny, because you'd think she'd be happy that I just washed off the the stupid glasses and mustache graffiti. Oh, there are cards down there. Like regular, well, not quite regular sized. Although I did actually have a deck of cards this big once. I believe it was a gag gift my mother got my father on his 50th birthday. Don't worry, these will be plenty easy to read. Even as your eyesight fails. Just get this face completely cleaned off. Oh, this whole thing is the statue base. No wonder it's not going. Oh, hell yes. My God, that was satisfying. I know I say that a lot, but Oh, I've gotten every part of this bunny except his head. So it looks like he's wearing a mask. There you go, Mr. Bune. Oh dear. Just clean out your grundle there. Ah! What is that? Oh, it's just something to support the bunny statue, I guess. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me! That's a very small sliver. Ah. Got you! Let's get straight to the other rabbit, because that was actually kind of a pain in the ass. Oh. While I'm still in Wonderland, I should probably read that one comment. Oh, it was Elthwar again, who said, shout out, I wonder if the Cheshire Cat hasn't said anything to Dr. PowerWash, because Dr. PowerWash hasn't spoken to it yet. In the Lewis Carroll novel, it didn't speak to Alice until she asked him a question, and then he became rather chatty. So I think the Cheshire Cat is waiting for Dr. PowerWash to start the conversation. Oh dear. I don't know that Dr. PowerWash is very good at taking a hint. Oh yes, and I actually got several comments on the subject of the Gordian knot, which I mentioned somewhere around here. I think I was in this garden area at the time. The simplest one is Clunk279, shout out, who says, the version of the Gordian knot story I heard had Alexander the Great being the one to cut the knot. And more detailed examples were Elthwar saying, the Gordian knot was from Gordion, an old Greek city-state, and supposedly whoever untied it would conquer all of Asia. The one who cut it was Alexander the Great, who was challenged with the people of the town to try and cut it apart. Which, considering Alexander's personality, absolutely fits him. And then Derek Floyd replies to that, saying, the legend goes that in 333 BCE, Alexander the Great entered the Phrygian city of Gordium, where an oracle had prophesied that whoever could untie the obscenely complicated knot holding an ox cart to a post, which had been there since before the reign of King Midas 400 years earlier, would eventually rule all of Asia. And rather than go through the same motions as countless people before him, Alexander drew his sword and cut through the ropes. Alexander would proceed to conquer most of the known world before dying at the age of 32. And just imagine, he would have gotten all of it if he'd stopped to untie the knot. I guess that's a triple shout-out. I didn't get the other bunny yet. What, did I get the other bunny yet? Yes, good. Got the base. Oh, I didn't get the playing cards. What are these? That's interesting. This side is the 4 and the 7 of hearts, and that side is the 7 and the ace of hearts. I wonder if 4771 is significant to one of the developers somehow. I wonder if Alice was the graffiti there of the heart with a crown on it and an X over it. I'm really glad these, by the way, these etchings are really shallow because those could catch so many fucking corners. This really fancy, like, filigree design on her dress. Side note, I really enjoy that even in her official statue, the queen looks short, kind of chubby, and angry. Oh, not even chubby. I think it's just one of those old-timey dresses with a hoop in it. Like, I think those were literally called hoop skirts. Oh, that's where I put that. Oh, can only put on the back, but that's okay. I'll make do. Oh, this is pretty tall up on its own. I like it. You can actually see that there's a big tunnel through the castle, as if it's Cinderella's castle from Disneyland. Holy shit, there's giant playing cards in the distance. I can just barely make them out. They're all facing the other way. I wonder what's so important behind the castle. Oh, god damn it. Club, diamond, heart, spade. That's what those particular trees are. I'm still not sure what's up with this. These two big things with the lumps on the end looming over the entrance. Seems vaguely eldritch. I was kind of hoping the crown would actually be gold, but... And then I guess you'd need to climb it and polish it and all that. Do I have any stone cleaner? 1.8 liters. The royal butt. Nice. I don't think I've ever used the extension of this one before. The oh hey! If I put it out all the way, I can even see the fucking meter on the side, showing how much I've got left. Looks like most of those things are from above. 99%. No. Hell yes! Achievement unlocked. Who stole the tarts? Complete the Queen of Hearts court job. Honestly, given who it's of, it's actually a really nice statue. Like, if it weren't for the fact that, like, the Walt Disney version of the Queen of Hearts is a very specific design, and that isn't it, I could see that being in the background of a Alice in Wonderland area at a Disney park. Oh boy, what a horrible mess this place was. I mean, yeah, that's the point, but you kind of forget when you walk in and it's 95% done. Oh yes, a message from the White Rabbit. Oh my, that's quite the transformation. Oh, that sounds more like the king. Whatever. I'm sure the queen won't completely hate it, although on second thoughts, based on the color of her cheeks as she stormed off, and the color of those roses now, maybe not. I don't suppose it had crossed her mind that her adorable red roses were painted on. Discretion is often the better part of valor, so I'd scarp her sharpish before they abandon their reckless hunt for Alice. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Back up the rabbit hole for you, my friend. Yeah, it looks like that's the end of the DLC. So for that package, you get the Wonderland entrance hall, the White Rabbit's house, the Caterpillar's mushroom, the Mad Tea Party, and the Queen of Hearts court. Nice. Yeah, I would recommend Alice's Adventures. This was fun. The characters and the text messages were silly. The levels were challenging without being too challenging. Like, I'd say Mad Tea Party was far and away the most difficult of them. Honestly, that was mostly because it was so spread out. But yeah, there was a lot of verticality there, too. So I guess we return to the menu. I don't even remember what level I was on. Let's find out. Oh, clean the forest cottage. That's right. That was fun, getting back to Wonderland. Wait. Oh. Oh, did I just buy this one? I think I might have just bought this one. Ah. Yeah, this is the one I had a skin for. In fact, the skin is already on, which is weird, since the game never remembers to do that. Well, I don't have any skins for it, but I do have clothing. I guess right now, I'll just go back with the classic green. I don't even have all the extensions. That doesn't sound the same at all. Mars. Yes, indeed. And then there was this. I do like that, the bank robbery thing. Sorry about that. I needed to check the comments on this thing, because it was back in July when we were last here. Shout out to Derek Floyd, who said, if H and G are German, shouldn't you write Arsch on the side of their cottage? I wish I'd thought of that. Clunk279 says, bank robbers asking you to clean their house. Isn't that unrealistic? In real life, bank robbers, burglars, etc. have called Ubers as getaway drivers, for crying out loud. That's terrible. And, Justin Jones says, so long as the two siblings don't decide that Dr. PowerWash knows too much and murder him with his own equipment. Yeah, that would be bad. But let's see here. Get the foundation clean. It's bubble gum, isn't it? Yeah. And they claim to be candy makers, so they're getting mixed messages here. very mixed messages. What were the skins available for this thing, anyway? Modifications. This one was the Prime Vista. The Research Edition. Ornate. Man, what the fuck am I going to get 190 stars? Seriously. Oh. What the fuck is this thing called? Prime Vista 3000. I forgot Prime Vista was a fucking company name. Like a fictional company, but still. It's a 3000. Yeah, I was going to say I didn't have that skin there, the winter skin for the Santa level. $500 for a skin. Donut. So, yes, it looks like my choices for the 3000 are Industrial Red, Donut Pink, or Ornate, which is kind of a teal with golden filigree all over it. I guess given the choice between these ones, I'll go with, Oh yes, and I guess the Prime Vista Research Edition, which is something to do with this very odd Oxford research study. I wonder, if I get the Prime Vista Pro, will it let me use the Alice's Adventures or Santa skins on them? Oh, screw it. Get the Ornate one. It looks neat. Ooh, that is really nice. It's not silly or bizarre, but I do really like that. Oh, the bubblegum's still there. That's a bad sign. Good. I managed to get it somehow. Get that? No, I didn't. Ah! It's always an underside. Surprised this thing works this well against natural wood like this. You'd think it would get all the dirt and the little cracks and it would take fucking forever. Like I'd have to go over every inch of it with this thing. But I suppose the timer has gone. So, yeah, I'm glad you guys could join me for the Alice's Adventures DLC. I hope you stick around for getting back to this cottage. Maybe this side will be harsh. Can I ladder up there, or do I have to move the whole scaffolding? I can ladder up there. Like a 5, but I'll allow it. Was that an H or a CH, me? CH. Good thing I checked. That one real thin. There! The triple arse. Now in bilingual. That's so stupid. I love it. I'm BurningDogFace, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. We finally get down to brass tacks and clean this cottage. 32%, not bad. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.